Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working with me or would like to support my channel, the links are in the description below. In this video, I want to talk about how manifestations don't have business hours. I went live on Saturday, so like almost a week ago, and this was a topic that came up and I was like, man, that's a good video idea. For a long time, when I first found robotic affirmations and that it's your thoughts that create your reality and all of that, the law of assumption stuff, like really started to understand it for some reason. And there was someone on the live who was like, yeah, I used to do that too. For some reason, I thought that manifestations had business hours. So I would wake up in the morning and I would feel really good and I'd start affirming and I'm like, today's the day my life changes. And I felt like, like a fucking Disney movie. I'm affirming, things are good. The morning, moves on and it's like, okay, I'm affirming, things are good. Come like 5 o'clock, I'm like, oh, everything's gone to shit, doesn't fucking work. Why isn't it working? Why didn't anything happen today? And then by the time I was in bed, I was like, God damn it, it's never gonna change. What if it never changes? And you wonder why it wasn't working. You can't do that. because the universe, your subconscious, God, whatever you want to call how this shit works, your ability to create and things be created is 24 fucking 7. That doesn't mean that every thought you have has to be perfect and in alignment and you're not allowed to have bad days and all that shit. But if you are waking up in the morning and are like, tra la la, things are amazing, and then by the time you go to bed are like, it's not working, you can't do that. You can't do that. And that was me. That was me. So if you're doing that too, you're not alone. I did that for a long time before I realized, wait, I don't just get to affirm from like 9 to 5 and then be pissed off that nothing happened that day. Because I could wake up in the morning and everything be different or this be, whatever. I cannot put that limit onto how often I am going to focus on my mental diet. And I kept hearing people say that you gotta, mental diet, you gotta work on your mental diet, you gotta keep on top of your thoughts. But like, I was just in this cycle of, well, nothing happened today, so I guess maybe tomorrow, or it's not working, because I felt like manifestation had fucking business hours, and it doesn't. It doesn't. The only thing you have control over is how you're going to choose to view and think about things. That's it. That's all you have control over. You can choose to think the thoughts you don't want, or you can choose to think the thoughts you do want. It is a choice. Getting really good at it takes practice. This is a lifestyle. This is why I talk about a lot that this is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. It's not just, oh, I'm going to affirm a little bit and get this one thing that I want and then I'm done with manifestation. Even if you get that one thing, if you go back to thinking the old thoughts about whatever that thing was, you could manifest it being the way you don't want it again. Mental diet is forever. Choosing your thoughts is forever. It is a choice. You can choose to let your brain do whatever you want, and you can choose to do the best you can at picking the thoughts you do and trusting that in doing so, that is how you will get what you want. I am a really big believer at this point in manifesting from your present moment. So from where I am right now, what's the next step for me? So if you're talking about a relationship, what is the next step for you? Is that meeting somebody or being asked out on a date by a specific person, or constantly talking to this person, or moving in together? Like, what is the next step from where you are toward where you want to go? If where you want to go is marriage, what's the next step? Or money. I've never manifested money, but I feel like, what is an amount of money that you feel like you could manifest? Or if you want a house, like, what is a step toward something that you can focus on that will help you prove to yourself that if you sit there and think, I love my house, I have a new house, you'll actually believe that. I see this so much. People are going for these huge manifestations. They're getting caught up on them. They're having all this resistance to it. They don't realize how much they're wavering and how much they are not putting their attention where it needs to be. They're not focusing on all of their mindset. That's a big part of it too. You got to remember, it's not just the thoughts that you are thinking about the thing you want. Just like it's not just doing it specific times throughout the day. It is whenever you catch yourself, whether you're waking up in the morning, eating breakfast, talking with friends, whatever, throughout the entire span of your existence, you need to be focusing on what you want to be true instead of the shit that you don't. It takes practice, but the more you do it, the easier it gets, and eventually those things that you were considering affirmations that you were working so hard to get up here will be your natural thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love and light.